All right, here we are. We're recording. I actually coached the main draw game in Amazon, and the camera picked up saying, "What are we going to do about the $6 million man?" Like Riley McKibben was digging his behind off.
Go, Evan! Go, Bill! Come on, Evan!
Oh, we're rolling. Sorry, guys. Saying all kinds of stuff you don't like, but you are rescued today. I got Gene Dolan with me. Courtside, I'm Jason DeBillius. Thank you for having me in your living room. This is Court 2, north of the pier, Hermosa Beach, California, and here we go. Over the top, that is your man with the mustache. That is Jeremy Casebeer. His partner, the great.
Jim, is this your first tournament?
Incomparable Billy Allen.
Go to the ball boy. As much as you want to keep it.
Super amount of athleticism in this court. Let's see if this game turns into a shot-centric or hit-centric. I think it's going to be more hit-centric.
You think it's going to be power, right?
More power, yes.
They're going to save the tips for the waiters, says Gene Dolan, and pretty good serve to space, bringing it back. Kolinske, you got to cover, Cory. And there's the jumbo shrimp, but something I'd like to see Cory do is make sure if he's going to compete set, be the first one at the scene of the crime to cover. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Bill Kolinske from Wisconsin, multiple-time Wapaka winner, multiple-time Seaside winner with Miles Evans, and his partner is Evan Blue Nose Cory. Redirect, perfectly legal. Yeah. Well, California hates that rule. CBVA was like the last one. CBV. Hey, what's up, Mama Mayor? Oh, what's up, Munchkin? How you doing? Look. See my little one? My little blonde-haired one? See how tall she got? Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
Braxton. It's so good seeing your face. And love the work this man's been doing the last 2 years, you know? Sorry, that was Mama Mayor. Excuse me, that was John Mayer's wife. And John Mayer's mini-me is all really, really tall. Score is 2-2. Bill Kolinske, cutback. Not a whole lot Billy could have done on that, right? He's in the right position on that 2-block, fixed position.
Billy is no super athlete, but he is super cagey, and he's got a tremendous volleyball IQ.
Yeah, he can take your lunch money, right?
Look for him to make really crisp shots, because that's his game.
Yep. Yeah, very much like John Hyden. He can out technique you. He can take your lunch money. This is 3-2. Jeremy Casebeer, there's a little bit of a turn with a touch of wrist away, just enough to beat him, and now we have a tie score. A little bit of a feeling out process. Hopefully that when they change sides,
they
can get after a little bit more.
I'm expecting the game to heat up just a little bit.
Yeah. Jeremy Casebeer, one of the best servers in the tournament, if not the best server in the tour the last three or 4 years. Take something off of that. And I like that serve. I'll talk about it later, but Bill, same result. Cut back, crossbody.
Got tremendous court vision and great IQ. Yeah. The one thing that Bill doesn't do is he does not fall in love with the ball. The guy loves to take that little extended little stare before he goes up and hits. So yeah, that's such a hard thing to train.
I think what else is hard to train, like he was out of system on that pass, and I know Cory made an effort to bring it back where he can get his court vision back. I think Bill is really good at taking a second look and fixing his peripheral.
That's right.
Is that, yeah? Okay. 4-3 on the switch. There's a luff balloon serve, a lollipop. Jeremy Casebeer drops his shoulder. Where's your lunchbox? Where's your lunchbox? Oh, it's here. It's in the back. Really? Jeremy Casebeer ties the game. Hold on, we gotta take care of some sponsors here. This is brought to you by, as that ball goes over, this game is brought to you by Paw Patrol. Here you go, buddy. Unzip what you want. Manja. Along with Braxton Campbell DeBillius. Yeah, you could use a towel if you want to eat on top of that. If you want to stay out of the sun, the towel's behind us. Okay, sweetheart?
You got plenty of room back here.
Yeah, here, come this way.
Where's the path?
You got a path right behind me? All right, then sit there then. You ain't sitting on my lap though. So make a choice. Nope. I already said no. Score is 6-4.
Board says 5-5.
Oh, the court says 5-5. Sorry. Braxton, I'm doing something right now.
The whole court, he's working.
I'll just take your lunch. You don't want your lunch? I'm gonna take your lunch. Okay, then sit back there in the shade and eat. Be a good girl. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Braxton Campbell de Villiers. Little commercial interruption. Score is 6-5.
The next up and coming color commentator.
Oh, never my seat.
So what's the logic behind the balloon serve by Bill Kolinske? Is it more competitive than we as the audience thinks, or is it just
The balloon deep serve.
yeah?
It's
There's a nice play wrist away. Okay, go ahead, coach. Go ahead, coach.
I like the balloon deep serve.
Yeah.
Takes it changes the perspective of your court approach, forces you to get that pass really high and to the net, and it just changes your runway.
And surprisingly,
On
you
defense.
do see him get people out of system and an ace
Yeah.
on this ball that, like, the audience from the outside in looks like it's the easiest thing in the world to pass, and it's probably
Most
not.
of these guys on the court are 2, maybe 2.5 steps from the ball.
Evan Cory, more traditional jump serve, a little bit of lefty cut on that.
Nice swing, Jeremy!
And one of the things I like to see Evan do, like if it's a 2-block, play it like a 2-block. He's doing a little 4-block switch when that was our eye test says that was a classic 2. Sometimes it's better to sit and make one move to the ball. That was the second move, coach.
I thought he had a good reaction. It just caught him in the face.
Yeah. Okay. Evan Cory, again, winner at Wapaka last year, winner at Coconut Beach. Didn't make I'll tell you a little story about him, but let's wait for this play. 7-7. So far, still a feeling out process. And there's an ace. There's the drop Casebeer's waiting for.
Get started!
Jeremy Casebeer went to college at UCLA. You wonder why his mustache is half blonde, half brown. It's a skiing accident, and I don't know or understand the science or correlation behind that, but that's what it is. Jeremy Casebeer now is that ball just out of bounds. So Evan Cory, coach, goes to Atlanta, right?
Okay.
Loses the play-in game to get into the main draw. Does he drink alcohol and drown his sorrows away? No, he gets on a plane. He flies to Seaside, to across the country, wins Seaside, which is an automatic bid for Manhattan Beach, which is a testament to this man's,
Commitment.
stuff. Yeah, it's not about what happens; it's about what happens next. Bill, there's the cover. Evan knows he's got to go, and smacked out of the air. Casebeer.
Eric Benoit Moana was kind of like that, right? If Eric lost a match, he wouldn't go out and party that night. He would hop on a plane, he would come home, and he would be at the gym that same day.
Working out. Yep.
Working out. That's how committed he was. Good leadership, good strong leadership, and anybody that played with him knew how serious he was.
Yep. Eric Benoit Moana, 2000 Olympic gold medalist. Club coach out here with a elite beach with Holly McPeak. And Evan has to tell himself, save the tips for the waiters. He's got to use power.
We have to
Good
see-
things happen.
Yeah.
Go, Jeremy!
Logan Weber, his ex-partner, looking along. Of course, cheering for his ex-teammate.
Somebody on this side has got to swing, right?
Yes. Save the tips for the waiters. Every time he's shot, he's
Because Bill doesn't really swing. Bill is just great with putting the ball away without having to swing.
stopping the bleeding, at least for the moment. It's Evan Cory and Bill Kolinske. Evan Cory went to college at Lincoln Memorial University, competitive NAIA school. His senior year was a championship run that got cut by COVID. Brought him to tears. Here you go, buddy. Here, want to sit on my lap? Sit on Daddy's lap? Come on. All right, watch out for the microphone, Braxton. You can't sit on the microphone. See the string on the microphone? Here we go. Oh, geez, the thing fell off. The microphone head fell off.
Clip?
The head. The shoot. What do we got? 9/11.
Like we've
There it is.
done this before.
Fell in the chair. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Braxton. You're taking my recording and you're making it about you. You're just like Daddy.
What's this?
Technical timeout.
Greg, you can get that done. You're used to things like that, right?
You want to say something, minute?
I'm not gonna.
No, you're shy. You don't want to say nothing now.
No, I don't want.
No, you don't want to say nothing
I'm
now.
not shy though.
So technical timeout. Coach looked like a little bit of a feeling out process, but now.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
still
starting to get
would
after a little
expect
bit.
it to be a little bit more physical.
Right. Me too.
Evan Cory's
yeah.
he's got to get a little bit more confident in his hit, and it just looks like they're a little timid on the foot speed. They're not moving their feet quite as much as they want, right?
Right. Madison McKibben. What's up, brother?
Madison.
Yeah.
Jason, Mike.
They had some injuries, and
Yeah.
it's just too much.
Low right-hander's cut finishes in the middle. Gotcha.
They figure out there's no money in the sport, but they can do that.
Hey, Madison, good seeing your face, man. Good seeing your face.
There is money in coaching.
Don't be such a stranger. We're neighbors.
I know that.
You just have to let the players know there's no money in the play.
All right, the score is 10-11.
Coaching Beach is where all the big money is, right?
So Kolinske, they came back, scored a real point before the technical timeout. And like you said, Evan's gotta use his power to set up his shot as opposed to his shot to set up his power. Here's the cover. Casebeer on 2.
That was a push up against the backboard. He wanted that ball back.
Yeah. Striking first blood after the technical timeout is Billy Allen and Jeremy Casebeer. Billy Allen, the Cal Northridge alum. The cool kid school. Left shoulder serve to a lefty. Not the best idea. And again, good things happen when you hit the crap out of it.
Yep. Oh, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I learned about it.
Under the umbrella for Casebeer and Billy Allen is the great John Mayer.
On the other
John Mayer, 4-time AVP champ.
I'm talking about Tim.
Coaching ace NCAA volleyball at LMU.
You don't throw it on the court. You throw it to the ball people.
Wow.
That was just padding his stats.
Jeremy Casebeer says, how do you want your slap? Do you want it Ike Turner or Bobby Brown?
So Baumgren,
Ike Turner is 45 degrees on the way down. Bobby Brown is 3 fingers, back slap.
Baumgren.
Apologies to anyone who suffered from domestic abuse. I'm just trying to make a joke here.
Closer games.
Jeremy Casebeer, drop serve out of the middle, handled okay. There's the lemon to lemonade, and Casebeer just out of bounds. Dodging a bullet on that is Bill Kolinske. 12 score is 12-13. But all the momentum right now, all of it going to Casebeer and Allen.
That's a nice shift for them.
They're fortunate they're down by 1. Here's the up and down set. A little bit of a FBI. I think there's a net violation. Shot counts in the foul though, and the lead is now 2.
Friday, Monday, again. I didn't switch it yet.
Will they go back to Evan Cory? Maybe. Or they're just going Oceanside. No, they're going middle. They're going Bill and Kolinske, line over Doug. Transition, Billy Allen's one! 15-12, and I think I see a timeout coming. As a general
Way to go,
rule,
Tom!
you give up 3 in a row, you know.
Three
call
reels,
timeout.
3 reels in a row is definitely a timeout time.
More in the international scene, you see that as like an automatic timeout. Domestically, it seems like they like to wait a little longer. And there's your this little cup on that wrist, and 13-15 is the switch.
Jeremy's got to let that ball go. He's got to let his partner dig that ball.
Right.
You know, we talked about that before too. You know, the blocker's job is to just shrink the court. When you've got a guy like Billy Allen digging balls, easy cut shots and stuff like that, you got to let him have the opportunity to take that ball.
Again, wait for Mirza. Here, go play in the towel behind him. Right there.
Sir!
Braxton. Hey guys, she's just supposed to go in the towel. Go in the towel behind me. Go make sandcastles. Go have a good time.
Nice serve, Adam.
Scores 14-15.
No, sorry. 4 weeks, right? Since I accepted.
But you don't want to sit on the towel? Okay.
What's the different one?
I'm good for it. You need to do this. You need to do this.
This is kind of okay.
Evan Cory takes something off on that jump serve. There's your back set and out of bounds. And like you said, he does. Yeah. And like you said, he does have some athleticism on that switch, on that late switch. It's something we see a lot of players do, but a lot of players are not very good at it. You know. I think Crab is very good at it. Well, anyone within the top 5 of world defenders are very good at it. There's Casebeer. Left to just enough line to get past him.
It doesn't look so crisp right now.
Who would you say? Casebeer?
Yeah, he's looking like a little confident deficiency. They're picking on him for sure.
Yep. Yeah. I love this tent, by the way.
Yeah, I want one. My next investment I'm going to make it.
Yeah. I got it from beach volleyball national events. They were selling them, so they hooked me up with one. I was doing color commentary for their semis and finals. Kolinske to serve, 16 up. We're in the first set. Thank you for joining me. Casebeer, cross court. A little bit of a J-hook on that, huh? And so there's a play Cory wants back. Billy Allen, will he go floater, oceanside to Evan Cory? Yes, he will. Got plenty of points before. There's the up and down, and Cory
got it.
Patiently, line over. Big smile on his face. First time I saw Evan Cory was Hermosa Beach qualifier play-in. He played with Kevin Valela, who was dealing with staph at that time, and just missed the main draw on the play-in.
I think I'm going to be there July 20, August.
Billy Allen fakes the wrist away and goes right into our living room for the switch.
Parting of the Red Sea on that one on defense.
Yep. Billy Moses Allen. Pardon the Red Sea on that. Because John Mayer with a little bit of a
both standing right
tutorial.
there with that ball, and by
Evie Matthews, or Evie Matthews, is the coach for Bill Kolinske. And Evan Cory. He's also Sarah Hughes and Kelly Kolinske's coach, Bill's wife. Talk about 2 jacked girls, huh? Kelly and Sarah, who are right now in Stad, getting it in. Kristen Nuss and Taryn Kloth just knocked out the Swiss in the playoffs for Stad, so they're still in the mix.
that team is going to go very far.
Yeah. Volleyball everywhere, huh? We got Wapaka happening this weekend. There's a good dig, and oh wow, what a get! Can he convert? It's really one place to go, right? Set outside of the antenna.
That's a momentum changer right there.
Sorry, I'm sniffling, guys.
That's a great move by that team this late in the game.
Yeah, 1918. First time they're leading, right?
Yeah.
Trail by as much as 3.
Mandatory timeout.
Got it back. Yep. Yeah, mandatory timeout. Yep.
Mandatory timeout. 3 points.
Yeah, 3 is the magic number for me. And as a coach, one of my biggest weaknesses is always waiting next play, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, if you're on the other side, yeah.
good Lord. I think I hired an assistant coach just to call timeout for me. Which is my wife, which is awesome. She's like, timeout. So for the people listening at home, if you're not married to a genius, if you're not a genius by the time you're 40, make sure you're married to one. That's how the saying goes. And I got myself a winner. I got a little blonde-haired monster roaming around, as you heard her on camera earlier on. John Mayer's kids here too, roaming around. Kids get big so fast, man.
Better get those licks in early because they're going to be pummeling you in no time.
Yes.
Get your last licks in early.
Yes. Well, look, mommy saves all. Like if I were in total charge that she wouldn't date until she's 40, she'd be locked up in the house. I'd be a regular Brooklyn father. But Kelly saves all. Anyone whose first name is Kelly is awesome. Who's Kelly Reeves playing with? Kelly Reeves. Who was she playing with again? Yeah. Bill goes to Jeremy on this. Casebeer up and down set. Nice release by Billy Allen. And now we have a situation. What's been a set-long marathon is now a sprint to 2. Win by 2.
I thought Evan Cory was in a good position to make a play on that ball, but he tried to read it and step by him.
I expect him to go to Bill Kolinske on this one. What I would like to see is Bill go back set on this. I do remember Manhattan Beach when he and Eric Baranek made it to the semifinals from the qualifier, no less. Every time he was on the south side, it was 90% back set. Jeremy Casebeer is a very good block when he's stationary, but very interested to see if he runs a back set and see if he moves or if he drifts, if he changes the call from 1 block to 2 or 3 or 4.
I remember that because I was coaching her.
Yes, Travis, cool. Delaney Muirwood and Kelly
I was
Reeves.
coaching Eric at that time.
Yep.
And I remember he had just the best. He had the best shot repertoire on the beach.
He did.
And he had such a high elbow reach. He could hit over. He could shoot the ball over anybody's block.
Billy Allen.
Boy, that's a little East Coast Midwest chant. That's like Yankees and White Sox chant. There's the back set. Hey! Call me Mystic Mac. Expect Bill to get the set. Expect Bill to run a back set. And we both took a lot of that journey with Eric Baranek in Manhattan Beach. I coached against him when he played against Rob in the qualifier, Earl Schultz and Jake, and then Rafu and Ratledge. The JT was their coach, guy under the umbrella. I think he's in Florida right now, and
Yeah, he's still down there, I believe.
yep, doing good things. I expect. Yeah. 2020. Eat your heart out, Barbara Walters and John Stossel. 2020 is right here, north of the pier,
Yeah, Eric.
Hermosa Beach, California.
Eric and Andy went down there that off season and just cleaned up.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And then Andy came back and dropped Eric.
You know his injury right now?
Yes.
I know he's been out for a while.
Yes, I do.
Here's the drifter set, and
Oh yeah.
you know what? I'm not that mad at that block though. I thought that was a very good block. It was a great challenge shot. by
Forced him to
Cory.
make a good shot, and he made a great shot.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, you leave room for them to be only perfect, and if it's the perfect shot, he's got it.
Just gotta let it go.
Set point opportunity number 2 for Bill. Hayubinski, Kolinske, float serve. Drifter set and cross court dug, and Jeremy wisely lets go out of bounds, and there's a switch.
I really like that dig by Evan. That was a nice reaction. Good
Yeah.
reaction on that. I'm not trying to read it, just a good, solid reaction.
100%.
That's what he needs to do if he's going to get back into this game. Let him hit away and just react to that ball. He's quick enough. He's fast enough. He processes it fast enough.
There's a switch. Not much of an advantage side yet, right, Coach? Oh! Jeremy Casebeer with the block, his 4th of the set. And now it's set point opportunity for the Vets. That time Bill Kolinske went cut back, and this time Jeremy was ready for it. There's the up and down set and line over. Nice balance. Looking for the set. Billy. That's it. The end of the first set. 23-21. Highly competitive match. Ladies and gentlemen, the feeling out process is over, and now we expect them to see them get after it a little bit more, Coach.
Well, as we said, Jace, that second half of that first set really turned into more of a physical battle, which is what we expected to see. Evan Cory got a little more confident. He started banging some balls. Casebeer same, so that's what I would expect, that type of tempo to continue into the next set.
Me too.
Making it a really exciting second set.
Yeah, I expect to see him get after it a little bit. We know Jeremy's a dynamic player. Evan Cory is a dynamic player. Really enjoyed watching him, his live streams every weekend. Evan Cory's been the Facebook sensation every single weekend on the regional scene.
Oh, really?
He's been in the semis, finals, winning or losing, and he live streamed all of his matches. And that, you know what I'm saying? Like the night lights are out. It's like 11 o'clock there. They're playing, and he's been extremely accessible to his fans. Again, a real go-getter, a guy bet on himself winning. Has his own clothing line called Blue Nose Athletics. Hats. I think he'd make a killing with board shorts. If he had Blue Nose board shorts, he'd have a lot of purchasers. I'm lukewarm to the setup here in Hermosa Beach. Like, I like that it's more open and it's more accessible to the fans and it's more intimate, but as far as like seating on center court, next year, fair criticism, AVP, I think we do a little better job.
Let's go, Bill! Let's go, Evan!
Getting either another set of bleachers in there or at least the VIP. I know there's a lot of tournaments happening this weekend, and I know Wapaka has a big size crowd there. I know, Stad for people to make a trip out there, but this is Hermosa Beach, and you can always expect a crowd bigger than you think it is all the time. Because I guarantee you this, Manhattan Beach is gonna be a big venue setup. There's Jeremy.
That's also a gold series. Manhattan is a gold series, so you expect that prize money is going to just draw in a lot of people.
I agree. Let's reset our scores. And there we go.
That's when I realized. It's a good time to be looking for.
Whoa! Kolinske! Great penetration. Great job turning that right hand in. It doesn't get used on that. I wouldn't even call it a crossbody. I would just call it a line swivel. I go back to him. I expect Casebeer to go cross court, way above the dig, and in goes Jeremy Casebeer.
I'm actually okay with that. I want to see more physical play from Jeremy. I think that it's early enough in the match so that he can make that mistake.
So I got a question for the south of the border vacation people.
Yes, yes. See what I'm talking about? That's nice playing.
Get after it, yeah.
Good confidence. Let me think that nobody can beat me. I'm going to put that ball through him.
Jeremy Casebeer, AVP winner with Kame Shaw. AVP Seattle, 2019,
Yeah, it's a weird combo,
maybe.
but finally I found
There's Cory on the touch, Cory on the escort, and
Such a nice block by Jeremy Casebeer.
yeah.
I can beat it. Which is ironic because it's in
So guys, the SOB question, was Casebeer ever a SOB?
Yes.
So all 4 of these guys then?
All 4 of these guys
Yeah,
are
all right.
Yeah.
Cool, man. 3-2, leading by 1 in the set, but trailing 0-1 in the match. It's Kolinske and Cory. So Kolinske does a position 4 serve, left shoulder handled okay. It's dynamic, but
Too bad.
Cory going for it all, and the Matumbo finger wag by Jeremy Casebeer. Ha ha ha! Not in my house.
Oh, no.
Yes, dude. When he smacked that cereal box, I was cracking
right.
up. Little kids trying to pour cereal. Wow. Jeremy Casebeer. Expect him to go middle and out of bounds. There's a luff balloon. There's your switch. First switch of the set. We saw them play together in Denver. Denver was a bit of a disappointment. They lost either a winner's bracket to Martin Burek and Brandon Joyner. And Burek and Joyner definitely played. They balled out,
Must have had
but
a
you didn't in
career
a
game.
million years think that Billy would drop that game. But yeah. Joyner had a wrist away line shot that Casebeer and Allen didn't have an answer for. They tried to 3-block it, and when they 3-blocked it, they got used. Unable to cover on their side, and hopefully they'll have better success out here in Hermosa Beach, California. We got a 5-3. Top of the tape. Nice handle by Billy. Billy goes line, gets dug, creating a string out of the middle. Cory into our living room. Look out.
This is turning into a face-off between Jeremy Casebeer and Evan Cory. They're both stepping up their physical ability, and
Yes.
it's turning into a really exciting
Weber, yeah. Yes. Yep.
The thing that was so off that I was like, they didn't even play here because he would never cross.
No. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't see that in a million years. 7-3 is the score. Evan Cory back there again, getting after it. No more feeling out process.
Yeah, like I mentioned,
I personally think it's just bad for the game.
I think it's going to be a face-off on this match.
Yeah.
It's going to be a face-off between Jeremy Casebeer and Evan Cory.
Yep. That's a little bit of a chuck on that set, and Cory, let me tell you something. The camera where we're looking at that shot doesn't look like it's moving really fast, but get on the court, try to dig it, be my guest, because I actually was on the court and that thing is moving. So it's faster than everyone thinks it is. And timeout is called. Waited a little too long on that.
Yeah,
Coach.
I think so. You want to diffuse that energy a little earlier.
5 unanswered points. Yeah. They got the 4-3 switch.
But you have a hard time calling that timeout. Your only timeout that early in the game. But
Right.
so where normally you like to call it after 3 points.
Yeah.
If
But with
it's-
the technical,
it's
wouldn't you?
Yeah, if it's mid-game or late in the game, yes, you have to do that. But I
Right.
mean, if it's that early in the game, using that timeout can really be costly.
Well, my general rule is the closer you are to the technical timeout, the more you're willing to take a chance and wait. Maybe split the difference on points.
Especially if the energy,
yeah.
especially if that energy is being articulated effortlessly by the other team.
Right. I agree. Comment section's gonna blow up on this one. I'll do a nice little camera shot for you guys on a timeout. So there's center court. There's one set of bleachers. They got courtside seats. They got box seats, and it's a pretty setup. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very intimate. It's very, very pretty. But my constructive criticism, if the higher ups can take it, let's get another set of bleachers or VIP.
Oh, VIP for
Yeah.
sure, because there's no shortage of money in this
No,
town.
and there's no shortage of attendance. Like
Right.
I remember when Taylor played Trevor. It was like brother versus brother.
Yes.
The winners bracket match, they were two bleachers and they were turning people away. There were people watching it on the big screen at Hennessy's, at a restaurant. There's your wrist away. The big screen was next to center court facing the restaurants. So everybody can grab beach chairs and you can watch the finals as far back as Silvio's Brazilian barbecue or Hennessy's. So
Billy Allen just made a great.
hey, oh my goodness, my nanny's
All
here.
fans over there. Billy's parents.
You took them off over there.
They're all over there.
Hey, Braxton, you took them off over there. And
are
socks.
right here.
Her socks
too.
and her helmet is right here.
9-4. Thank you for the people watching. Thank you. I'm playing Super Dad. Well, not real Super Dad. I got a nanny.
He's networking.
I got a nanny. and yes, she's hot. And mind your own business. Nobody wants an ugly nanny. We want pretty nannies. Billy Allen into the tape, and there's a
10-4 on the
switch,
side
and they're in
switch.
big trouble. Well, with a third set, maybe not, right? So, if you're Cory and you're Kolinske, do you just maintain this pace? Because one of the keys is not blowing your wad, right?
Right.
Winning the second set, knowing that.
I think
You
if
still
I'm Cory and Kolinske, I'm trying to diffuse Jeremy Casebeer's energy a little bit, so I keep going to Billy Allen.
Yeah.
Just
They go
like
back
that.
to him. There's a
Just like that.
left shoulder serve, a little J hook pass, and Billy goes cross court. Doug, perfect dig. Well, not perfect, but there's the cover. Pretty good dig. Casebeer line over. Doug, he's got to go, and
Nice play!
I thought great play, but very, very all around sloppy volley. I know the fans are giving them a rub, but I'm nope, they're not getting it from me. But I will give them credit for the finish with nobody.
That was a broken play from the start, and Evan Cory
Yeah.
won that point with pure speed.
Yeah. Yep.
So we can probably go.
Casebeer, Doug, covered and down the middle. When in doubt, gets Doug. Looking for 5, looking to stop the bleeding. Casebeer, blocked. Wow. A lot of good touches. Blocked, covered. This almost looks like a drill instead of a game. Evan Cory on the dig, and
Come on, Billy!
this is messy, guys. Splitting the uprights. The extra point is good, and now the lead is up to 8. I know I'm sounding highly critical of the sloppiness of the game, but in their defense, ugly games have to be won too, right? Sometimes, right? Winning pretty is not always the way to go, right? Ugly, staying in a winner's bracket, I'd rather win ugly than lose pretty.
Billy Allen's in a little bit of a slump here. Jeremy Casebeer needs to take a leadership role on this court and get his partner back into this game.
And I always say, just revert back to your training, right? If your training is picking a focus, like holding your platform or just straight and simple, revert back to something that brings you back in the game. And Billy's a vet in this game, so you know at some point he's going to win. He's going to, like you said, he's going to win or lose this game for them.
Right. That's why you have to have a get out of jail free card. You have to have a shot that you can go to that nobody's seen, that you hold just for this time. Just that you hold that shot just for this type of a situation where you've got to stop the bleeding. You've got to use that get out of jail free card.
Yep. I so agree.
And so many people are now using the 2 option as that get out of jail free card. Their partner is struggling or something like that. They've got to get that.
Sorry, I just wanted to see if it was that Eric Baranek behind this ball boy wearing the black
You will not
hat.
see Eric Baranek for months.
Huh?
You won't see him for a long time.
Evan is just taking everything.
Right?
There's the cut. Evan salvages the ugly and finishes pretty.
I think this is the best game I've seen Evan play, period.
Yeah.
He's playing with confidence and speed, and right now that is single-handedly beating the other team.
I think in a tour series, yeah. My best performance I've seen was Coconut Beach pretty much the whole tournament. Highlighting the semifinals against Andrew Detler and John Ferrari. An amazing center court worthy match. Not big name players, but played big name volleyball. It was a great Finished 3 sets, and John Ferrari played a masterful tournament, and it was Evan Cory and Logan Weber. Scores 14-6, guys. 1 away from the technical timeout. There's a lollipop serve, and if you serve lollipops, you get licked, and there's a technical timeout, 15-6.
But are you feeling Evan Cory's confidence?
Yeah.
Nobody is beating him in this set. There is nobody is taking him down.
Yeah. And I think what I'm trying to say is I've seen that world beater mode before, and I guess I speak for both of us. We know it when we see it.
Oh, man,
when he's in that mode,
that is such an exciting time.
The elevation,
the speed. You just have that incredible court vision. You see everything way before it happens.
Probably want to get something going. So
And he's hungry. He's hungry for this win.
So for the people looking at the score, don't try to readjust your set. That's actually 15-6. But this is 2 out of 3. You can lose 21-1 and still win 2 sets to 1. And I think Billy knows that as a vet.
Well, you know when you lose a first one, when you lose a set on a close call, right, on a close play by 2 points, and it goes into overtime, you know how deflating that is.
Yeah.
To see them come back with this type of energy, to really just take it to Casebeer and Allen, that's that is single-handedly that element of confidence that we always try to strive for.
Right. Sometimes you go into a match and you think someone comes into this match a favorite. But with that being said, this particular match, I don't know if they're ranked 8 versus 9, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a true 8 versus 9.
Yeah, well, that whole points thing that they readjusted from Wednesday to Thursday with including the FIVB points and that prize money and stuff like that, it really messed the seating up a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah, they kind of did. But think about it. Is there an actual favorite coming in? No, this is a pick'em. Right? The way Bill's been playing?
What
would you say?
I think Phil and Casey Patterson are the favorites to come in.
No, not to win the tournament. I'm talking about this
in this
particular match.
Yes.
Yeah. No, they're the heavy favorite. Bill and it is 8-9, right? Yeah. My guys in the command truck just told me it's 8 versus 9. Steve Devlin from the command truck.
Yeah, that's why we chose court 2.
But Steve, don't you agree though? There's no this is a pick'em. No one comes in like the favorite here. Yeah. Overall tournament, I agree with Coach Dolan here. It is Phil and Casey. They cracked the code in staying in the winners bracket, right? Win twice on Friday, win once on Saturday, and
I don't know that Phil has lost a match this year. Well, except in the first 2 tournaments. Yeah, we don't count Denver.
Oh, John Sutton.
Yeah, he didn't win them. He didn't lose a match in Austin or New Orleans.
I asked Coach Brian McDermott, I said, who can derail the Phil hype train? And he said, John Sutton. That was great. Yeah. Is there a way that's out of bounds and maybe trying to stir up a little momentum, at least going into game 3, right? You just want to continue to play hard?
You're only as strong going into your next game as you finish. So I think that they really have to figure out a way to get Evan Cory a little cold. They need to serve and shoot everything away from Evan Cory.
Yeah. I said go Billy. Kolinski's position 4, left shoulder. It takes away the back set too, right? And now Jeremy can... Right now, he can station out on them. That's a free ball. That was the best case scenario for them, besides an ace. And over the block, over the dig, brings them to 9.
Even if they lose this set, if they get a decent run going into the end of this, that'll dictate the tempo for the final match. Final set.
But don't you like zone 4 on that one? One that eliminates the back set too. Jeremy now could be stationary, doesn't have to move around. And Bill, almost not 10 out of 10 times, if you serve position 4, Bill's not going to run a back set.
So another one of those subconscious things that we talk about is the ability to see what's going on the court. It's always easier to coach from the sidelines or the Strand, right?
Yeah, of course.
CB, whenever you say anything to CB down at 21st Street, he's like, yeah, it's always easier calling the game from the Strand. You know? What do the players see, and how do they see it, and how do they self-diagnose and close the loop and fix the problems?
Yes.
That's where the mentality has to step up. Mentality and vision and experience. We always talk about those spacing and vision drills that we do on the court. It's just for that all the time.
You get that from Schwengel and Berkey. Remember John Schwengel and Berkey? They're hammered that the last 2 weeks. They're in Wapaka. They qualified. They had to qualify, but they're in the draw in Wapaka, and I'm happy. Jeff Samuels called me. He told me the qualifier looked gnarly, man. He said he's glad he had points. You know.
Oh, so he didn't have to do the qualifier.
No,
he got it Maine.
I was happy. Chris Frazier, East Coast guy.
Now, did Jeremy get in the main draw?
Who?
Jeremy McDermott. I think he's playing with Anthony.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I know Nolan Albrecht did.
Yeah, those are two of my guys. And they're
Nolan Albrecht, Pottstown Rumble winner, grass tournament with Tomas Goldsmith. Here's how's that for a Wisco shout out? Tomas Goldsmith looks like he hasn't smiled in a month though. He's like Chris Austin, man. You're not gonna get that guy to laugh. And there is an ace and everything you were talking about as far as generating momentum.
They're continuing to fill on Billy, on Bill Kolinske. Trying to slow Evan Cory's momentum going into the third set. This is going 3, make no mistake.
And you go right back to 4, don't you?
Yes.
Right back to zone 4?
Right back to zone 4.
That time
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that.
Right
I'm actually okay with that.
Right back here, guys. Here we go.
Jeremy Casebeer, a nice little run.
Last thing you want to do is give a nice big fat lollipop to Evan Cory and get his momentum back.
Yeah, lunchbox is right here. There's a dig, and Cory fluff balloons out of bounds, and I don't. Is that 17-11? Yeah.
Oh my God, that does look like Eric, doesn't it?
Does it not look like Eric?
Oh my God, yes it does. He's been in bed for like a month.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off camera. Hey, Brax, high five, kiddo. I want her to jump in front of the camera and say bye, but she's all of a sudden feeling shy. And there's the jumbo. Billy Allen, nobody up. I totally disagree with that call.
What?
I actually don't know what the ref actually called on that.
Called a lift.
Called a redirect.
Now, is that the worst? Is that the worst lift you've seen today? Is that the worst lift you've seen this match?
Well, I knew it wasn't a double. It was clean.
I'll take it because it's for my brother.
Right? Oh, there's a nice high swing by Evan Cory, and I'm surprised Bill Kolinske didn't spend more time because he has this great relationship. He can have a long conversation with a ref, and that time he said, forget about it. I'm up 17-12. Let's get this next point. There's the up and down serve, and that time Billy reverted back to something he remembers that works. Here's the touch. Ball is in. Evan Cory telling the ref you got to call it both ways. And a little bit of Chewbacca action. Right? My favorite 3 Chewbaccas.
Stadium's in overtime with Hagen.
Hagen Smith and Jake Dietrich
16.
is 15-14 set 3 on Taylor and Taylor. My goodness. St. John's. Huh?
Try.
Oh, Trevor and Try.
Gets the #1 seed.
Jesus. Somebody
Cheering
check the forecast in hell. It's about to freeze over.
Yeah, right.
You heard that right on our camera. That's Hagen Smith and Dietrich against. And the crowd shouts. Something's going on. There's an ace by somebody, and I don't know who. Hagen Smith and Dietrich for the win on center court. Spoiling it for you guys
Was that
who are
for the
missing
win?
the life. Yes, that's it. Look at the Titantron.
That's a #16 seed taking down a #1 seed.
Yes. And look, we knew Hagen's been training, man. But did he have to stick it up our butt on that one? Right? We knew he's put some real work in over the winter, but did he have to stick it to the crowd like that? Wow.
Oh, this is nice. They didn't end up playing a qualifier.
Yes.
They come in tired today.
Yes. So they got in because CBVA was an automatic bid. Living room action, look out! 15-19. And like you said, even if they lose this set,
They got forward momentum going into the next.
tidal wave of momentum going to
Is that a case right
to
there?
Lorax.
You're a case?
Yes, he is.
Allen.
You're an
Oh,
Allen.
Alan. Cool. I think you passed for both.
Really?
You got the King Leonidas beard going, dude.
That'd be the brother. That'd
If
be
someone
the
came
mom.
up to you and said, "This is madness," you would tell them this is Sparta. Yeah, right? Kicked him to the...
Oh yeah, she's over there somewhere.
One of my favorite scenes is because it's what we collectively want to do to a lot of people. Just...
Yeah, you're surrounded by Allens.
All right, the scoreboard is now off on theirs, but still on ours. Set point opportunity number 1, serve out of the middle, Billy takes it. Drifter, pin, Billy. Got it.
Let's see if Allen and Casebeer can keep the pressure on this team going into the third set.
Well, with Lorax serving, I'd say go hard to 4. Oceanside 4.
Right back to Bill, deep corner.
Yeah. Which on the switch, if they switch sides, would you want them to go Oceanside as well? Would you say go Oceanside on both sides?
No.
No. Okay. Jeremy. Casebeer, that's out of bounds, and why not? Why not take a jump serve?
Right.
There's a whip, 1 set apiece. And are you ready for the third set? 21-16. And now here's the tricky part, right? It's not about who scores the most total points, it's about who wins 2 sets to 1. Oh my God, that goes fine. We're looking at the same person over there, around. Girl walked by, her legs look like Taryn Cloth. I don't like Taryn Cloth is in Stad right now, dude. Well, finding 6'3" blondes in the South Bay is not an uncommon thing. Congratulations to John Mayer on a good season. LMU won the WCCs, presumably beating St. Mary's in the semis and Pepperdine in the finals. Double elimination. So at some point you got to play one of those teams twice. I was with John Mayer when they came out of the losers bracket and beat Pepperdine twice in 2019. I was his director of operations in 2018, so I definitely came in having more coaching experience, but for the beach, I was truly in the head of a genius. I'll say that again. I was in the head of a genius. That's John Mayer. Aaron Mansfield, a big plug out to him. Indoor women's coach. One of the best coaches no one talks about. One of my top 5 indoor coaches in my life. I put him up there with McCutcheon. I put him up there with Dunphy. He's from a coaching family, and he actually played and he played out here a decade and a half ago with Theo Brunner. So, little 5'10" dad bod savage.
Going to be interesting to see what the strategies are in this match, in this last set here. Who are they going to go to? And is it going to stay hit centric, or is it going to morph back into a shots game?
I believe they sold.
Right, yeah.
It might not have closed yet.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna
Cory
be
looks fresh.
disappointed in one of those, Coach. If it's
Evan Cory looks fresh. Jeremy looks pretty fresh. Let's see if Jeremy's in shape.
I will be heated if it winds up the one I don't like.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see. That first play. Jeremy Casebeer leads with an ace. Nice. Hey, lefty.
Because he's a lefty.
Yep. Lefties are the worst, man. There's a hubby white serve
That was an identical placement to the first serve.
and no. And Cory's got to get that. Has to be his middle. He's left-handed. He's left shoulder heavy. And he angles his platform, like faces his angle, and angles his platform a hell of a lot better than he does on his right shoulder. And interesting timeout, huh?
Not even to wait for
Wow.
Yeah. No, I think they're just trying to ice Casebeer. I think that's what John Mayer is going to tell him. The most important serve is the one after the timeout.
Yes, absolutely.
The best seat in the house behind court 2. Jason DeBeas. Coach Gene Dolan. Super subbing for Randy Stokely. Hope to see him out tomorrow. We can have a good time. Rolo Vincent. For the volleyball fanatics. Rolo Vincent.
Yeah.
Hope you bet on me this time, old man. I don't bet on apes, I bet on horses. Great line. See Thomas House, the movie Side Out for you rookies on the camera who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. The fanatics know that's the best movie they've ever seen. Then you got Beach Kings, Jason Olive, J.O. There's a name from the past, All-American and Versace model.
Okay, they
Steve
shifted
Timmons,
over.
yeah.
Bill Kolinske is now playing more mid-court, trying to take that ball away.
And he does. He's got to cover. There's the dig, looking for 3. Billy creating a string. Billy!
They got to do a better job of controlling that pass on the timeout.
Billy beats Billy on the cut. Did he shave his pits on that, or did he get a tweener? Who's got a better view than me on that one? I didn't see it. Did he tweener him on that one? Yeah. A little extra point was good. I expect him to do like a right-hander's curve that starts at Bill Kolinski's right shoulder and ends up in the middle. Watch this. Yep, there it is. And it's a good one. An easy dig for Billy. Billy. Oh, there's a touch and 4 consecutive points.
And no timeouts left.
Nope, and no timeouts left. So everybody listening, right-hander's cut basically is you're right-handed and it starts a straight shot and then it comes slightly left to right on your TV screen. He's a right-handed server, so again, expect him to aim for Kolinski's right shoulder and it finishes middle. Maybe more towards Cory this time. There it is, and this time Cory picks it up. Oh, there's a catch and throw. There's an FBI catch and release, but Evan Cory cleans up for the switch. Yeah, that was Pizza Hut, huh? Chicago deep dish right there.
It's just the game nowadays.
It is. Well, in this region, yeah. I checked with referee Dave Carson, and Dave Carson said, check with your region, check with your league on hands.
They call it,
Yeah,
they call it more on 14's volleyball.
100%. The one thing I like about CBVA, and I'll say it after this play as Jeremy goes cross court, there's 5. CBVA wrote into their rules, you cannot receive serve with your hands. Period. And it's actually not against the rules to do that. It's only against the rules to double or carry. But CBVA, since the players ref more than the refs ref, they didn't want any arguments, so they wrote it into their rules. Forget about it. You shouldn't be doing it anyway, right? So that's what. Yes. Wow. Bill gets great positioning though, right? It hit him before he hit it. So. Great job facing the hitter, Billy Allen, and that always gives him a shot at picking that ball up.
Hips, shoulders,
Yes.
knees, parallel to the net. Yes, very nice position.
One of the high-level players' weaknesses, you see them face the hitter, but on their twitch, they end up facing the net, and then the margin for error is like off the court or shot. So.
Well, in the previous match, we saw Miles Partain, which is just the master of the shuffle.
Yep.
He's got such a great lateral step.
Yep.
Both crabs have tremendous potential with their lateral step. As soon as you cross your legs, your hips and your shoulders tend to be skewed from where you want the ball to go,
Yeah.
and that's where we get into trouble.
And Taylor kind of needs that more now because he's doing something like a late dip. He's playing for like the shot, and sometimes you see him dip late, and if they hit for power, the ball's already gone by the time he takes a knee. So his positioning, right, his facing the hitter positioning is everything in the world.
He plays a very statistical game.
Yeah, he does.
He's okay giving up. He doesn't try to do too much.
Yep.
He doesn't. He doesn't try to exceed his envelope, but he covers his envelope very, very well, which is 90% of the balls.
Yeah, and who am I? Look, who am I to criticize that? It's worked for him. It's on the world scene. I got him on my list of as far as the top 5 defenders in the world. I have him at 5.
Yeah,
and that's pretty damn good considering, you know, the Austrians. That's pretty good considering Lupo. Ahmed is a voracious defender, right? Christian Sorum. Perusic and Schweiner from Czech. I mean, those guys are amazing blockers and diggers. And Taylor's right up there with them. There's the back set. That's what Bill likes. And he knows Jeremy Casebeer is going to switch the block to just a classic 1, a 3, or pull. Yeah.
That pull was a little late and it was not aggressive.
And Bill saw it right away. Didn't even need the call, right?
Didn't make a difference. Bill was going to put that ball down anyway.
Yeah. He was going middle all the way on that one anyway, right?
That was poor execution by Jeremy, but he wasn't going to get that ball anyway. That was just a nice shot by Bill.
I would like to see Evan Cory do that on this side of the net as well. I'd like to just see some Hawaiian. I mean, I don't know if you call it Hawaiian. I just call it ocean to strand.
Yes.
I'd like to see him go both sides, ocean to strand. So Evan Cory on this side, Bill Kolinske on the switch on the other side. There's a serve.
You're not going to see them go to Jeremy.
No, Billy's going to have to win or lose this game. It's going to be Billy all the way. You're not going to see Jeremy's not going to get another serve. What I would like to see, Billy hold his platform and present an option, because Jeremy is a very good hitter on 2. If you hold your platform and if it waits for him to get there, and he's got really good hands.
Obviously, they feel a little more comfortable going back to Evan right now. Evan seems to maybe have lost a little bit of that momentum that he had in the second set.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't gotten served either, right? He's gotten more serves on this side. This is for the audience watching. This is north side, right? North side. So north side, ocean. Cory's been getting served a lot, but it seems like Billy's been getting more of the serves, right? He's been picking up well, Casebeer, I don't even care. At this point he doesn't even care where it goes. He's been killing it. Bill got it. And there's the shorty. No.
Hey, great effort. Let's go.
Bad decision by Evan Cory to go for the 99th percentile shot.
Just go deep cross. Play some defense.
Just stay in the game.
Yeah. I agree with you, because now it gives your defense time to set up, right? Just go high, go deep. Play the one over just in case, right? Make sure you get back on the court.
Both you and your partner are down.
Yep.
Both on your wallets, and they're up. And a short shot like that is just an easy point.
They haven't seen each other.
Billy Catch Allen. That's the name. Absolutely. They all got nicknames. Lorax, John Mayer, right? Even the coach. Yes. Yes. Wow, there's an up and down, and Jeremy patiently waiting, except his right hand went straight.
Yeah,
that right hand's turned in.
A little bit more press on that,
Yeah.
but that's just still a good shot by Billy. There was a little Rita Toolage on that shot.
Right hand though wasn't turned in. Right hand was straight.
Press with that hand.
Yeah. Hey, we're one away from the switch. We're 1 hour into this match, and Lorax goes cross, basket catch dig.
There's a smarter play.
Free ball situation. Back set. Billy. Allen! Look out! Right into our living room. There's your switch, 9-6.
That was a big point for Casebeer now.
It's not dodgeball.
John Mayer, big smile on his face, having a chat with the referees because he's allowed to. Let me tell you something. John Mayer plays this nice guy thing to the team, man. I've seen him have 10-minute conversations with the ref, no red card, no yellow. He's too nice to get a card. And his strength is he knows he's nice. Billy! Billy on the Picasso move. line over. You're in the right section. Bill with a nice release. You gotta cover. Gotta cover. There you go. There's the up and down. Bill. Got it. What's your name again? Brother Allen? Nate Allen. Got you. Did you coach at Wave a little for a season? That's where I remember you. I was with Evolution. So we played you. Got it. Oh man, the last time we met it, you beat me again. It was 17-15, third set. I ran out of the gym like a little girl, man. I couldn't take it. I was like, the same thing happened twice.
Take the lump.
Yeah, but great. Listen, great job on both of our parts. Like the kids, better versions of themselves. Yeah, man. Two good clubs, man. Duncan Avery, right? He's a mensch, dude. There's the up and down, and Billy line over. Coach, that was a take a deep breath, let it out, line over, wasn't it? Just one of those calm moves.
Yeah, that was a great set by Jeremy and gave Billy enough time to survey the court. Just that little quick look. Evan Cory was dug in like an Alabama tick on that ball.
Yeah, he was. Jeremy Casebeer, there's the, wow, that's that position 4 serve. That was an emergency set in. Wow, there it is. There's another break.
There's a case where I would have pulled if I were Jeremy.
Yeah, with more breaks than Lindsay Lohan in court is Evan Cory and Bill Kolinske. They got to use this. It's the second time they dodged the bullet on a block that wasn't turned in.
I think Jeremy's feeling pretty good right now, and he might have rushed that. He might have rushed that block off the pass because that pass did not warrant the block that he gave that.
Turn. There's your switch. And like you said, I think we expect him to go to Cory, unless it's Casebeer. If Casebeer is serving, if it's Billy serving, I expect him to go to Cory, middle of the court. Yeah. They're gonna go Cory, middle of the court, because they think Cory's gonna create his string out of the middle.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, just use a shell. Just put a shell in the as like a button.
What just happened?
Yeah. Nothing.
They're tying it so they can see it?
Yeah, so they can see.
Yeah.
Hey, great move. Very smart.
You know, keep it worse when kids are yelling at you.
Let's go, Jeremy! Big touch!
Billy Allen with the serve. This time they go to Bill. 13-8. Big trouble. Nasty drop cut on that. That thing dropped like a ton of bricks, Coach.
And the scoreboards are down again. Somebody tripped over the court. 9-13.
Quite a few no calls. I mean, both sides, really. So you can't really know. Like, he's just been arguing more than Jeremy has. So whatever Jeremy's.
You know, we talk about energy. When you peak too early and then you get deflated a little bit, it's so hard to come back that second time and get that second peak, you know? Yep. And I think that's what they did with Cory.
There's position 4 serve, and Casebeer gets dug. A little too much tomahawk action. He's got to
That was an easy dig.
play volleyball. That time he's facing the net, right? You saw the twitch? Do you appreciate the twitch I was talking about? He twitched at the net and wasn't facing the hitter and paid the price. And that's match point opportunity number 1 for the team who you said generated enough momentum the second set, and the second set
To
lost.
carry it into the third and deflate their momentum.
Yep.
Carrying it into the third.
Lost by 5 in the second set. Could possibly win by 5 in the decisive third set. Match point opportunity number 1. Casebeer. Left balloon. Out of bounds.
It's all right, I'm okay with that.
So I have this thing about. So we're counting the times I say love balloon, but when I get to 99, we play the song from Nina. Evan Cory, who's it gonna go to? It's got to, it's got to be Billy to finish this match. It's got to be Billy Allen to finish this match. No, Casebeer into the tape and ends in not dramatic fashion, but winners 2-1. winning 15-10. Billy Allen, the Lorax. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you for having me in your living room, in your life. Along with my man, Coach Gene Dolan. I'm Jason DeBeas. This is Court 2. This is Hermosa Beach, California. We're out of here, guys. See ya.
Always a wonderful time working with you, Jason.
Yeah. Hey, great call on the. I'll let it run for a little bit, but I want to say, great call on understanding, having the audience understand momentum.
And
Like they're down by a lot. Yeah. They were down 17-11 on that switch. And there's Fallon taking the stage.